Hey guys, Fierce here with another Wi-Fi battle to you. This is against my friend's friend Danny or BlueTempestTV. So here's a brand new team which I'm using for Quandaruen's themes tournament. So I start off with my Momo, this is an Avatar theme team, so I go with the fake out, and then oh shit, I think I went for another fake out. Nope, now I U-turn. He outspeeds me though, so now I send out my Toph, which is my Steelix, because Toph can bend metal, so it still counts, in my opinion. So he goes for the EQ. I'm very defensively bulky, so I know I can live at least one EQ. So I go for the Seismic Toss, trying to finish him off, but he lives in the red. And I get left ear recovery, so I don't want to get rid of one of my walls right away. So I switch out into my Aang, knowing he's going for that earthquake. And Aang is a Glysaur, and he's like shiny, and he looks like the Avatar in my opinion. So I go for the Stone Edge just to finish it off. I could have gone for the EQ, but I just wanted to stay safe in case he switched into a flying type of some kind. So now he goes out into his shiny Gyarados, called a Shrimp, and with my Hypercutter ability, his Intimidate doesn't affect me. So I go straight in with the Stone Edge, and I will almost one-hit it, and he lives with like -5 HP, so he D-dances, and gets lefties. We both get lefties. Ha! He missed the Stone Edge, and I roosted up. Damn, Arnold Palmer's such a good drink. Like it if you like Arnold Palmer, obviously. So he misses another Stone Edge, and I hit my Stone Edge, so I'm like, LOL, hacks, bros. So now he goes out into his Electivire, and I Earthquake, which is a very stupid play by him, because I will obviously outspeed, and with the stabbed Earthquake, I could easily one-hit an electric type. He didn't know how to fight an Electivire, so I'll give him that. Now this is the bitch of his team. I got motherfucking walled by this stupid Breloom. So he spores me. Predicting that, I switched down to Appa, because my Appa is a Altaria, and Altaria has Natural Cure, so I just take the Spore, and I switch out, and I go into Aang, and he goes for the Spore. No, he subs up, shit, fuck, whatever. He went to Spore, he spores a lot in this battle. So, now, I roost up to regain HP, and he goes for the Spore, and he didn't know about the Sleep Claws, that's it. And now I switch out into Appa, take the Spore, and now I put 2 of my pokes to sleep. And so here I'm bitching at him a bit, because we were talking during it. So now I switch out back into Aang just to get some sleep off. And he goes for the Seed Bomb, and I will take like a boss because I'm also flying. So it's just regular. So he goes for the Focus Punch like an idiot, because I am flying, so this is not going to do that much against me either. So I'm going to live that, because it's not very effective. So I'm sleeping off here. I was hoping I was going to wake up before, but no, he gets the Seed Bomb off. It takes out the Avatar. And now I go out into Momo for revenge killing, so he goes for the Focus Punch, and I'm going to U-turn out. Now I can go out, I can break the sub and switch into a Pokemon that can take that U-turn like a boss. So now I go out into Katara. I mean, that Focus Punch like a boss. I'm an retard. But I think I easily could have sent into a better Pokemon. So even though she's down into orange, she's not done. And he spores again. But he did get rid of my Glysaur, so it's okay. But I still hate Spore and Breloom. So now I'm going to switch out into Momo as he goes for the sub. And I am going to... Oh, shit, no! Spilt a little. Fuck! No! It's okay, I got it. Whatever just happened, I know I just went for the U-turn to break that sub. And I will go out into Appa. That was a terribly scary situation. Completely get spilled on the table. My God. So he Focus Punch and he takes out Appa, and I was like, shit, I was hoping I could live a not very effective Focus Punch. But now I go out into Bosco, and he subs up. And I'm like, okay, I'm like, Facade. Because if anyone doesn't know who Bosco is the Earth King's bear. And it is the only animal in the show that's not some, like, fusion of another animal, and he's just a bear. So he seed bombs me, and I will live that in the red. So I go for this facade, which will do a massive amount. Stabbed, gut and guts ability will just boost that thing, boost that motherfucking attack. And also, facade doubles the damage, I believe, when you have a status ailment. So it's just gonna do a ridiculous amount of damage. So he switches out into a fortress, and I go for the earthquake because he is a steel type, and the facade, even though, I don't know, it could have done more, but I just went for the EQ. Whatever. Okay, so I Thunder Wave here to get para hacks on him, and as he goes for the EQ, and since Fortress is a defensive wall, he's not going to be that bulky in attack, and that's what I thought, so I can easily live that. With 60 HP, we both get Lefty's recovery. Ha! It's named Vagina. It's a gross vagina. So I go for the Iron Head. I'm like, flinch hacks, bro? And he's like, nah. And kills me off with an EQ. So now... Oh, yeah, I just remembered. Earlier on, his stupid shiny thingamajigger evolved form of Metang. Not ringing any bells right now. I don't know why. But he named it Xbox Live, which is complete pasta. Or Xbox 360. Either one. But that's still pasta of Hayden's nickname. And so now he's just gonna set up some toxic spikes as I'm trying to get some sleep turns off. And this is fairly stallish now, and he's just gonna go for the earthquake, and it does jack shit. So I'm resting up here, son. And I woke up and I go for the recovery, and I'm like, you mad, bro? And yeah, he's gonna be mad here. Because now he's got nothing. He's going for payback. I'm like, lol, you predicted an attack. And it does jack shit. Katara is a motherfucking boss. So I go for the Ice Beam. I'm like, hey, not very effective. So now I'm going to go for a different move. Which I think is just Surf. Whatever. It's Surf. Yeah, it's Surf. That's right. So now it's going to do... Oh, shit. Took me down to less than half. Does he go for the payback, which still does jack squat. And I get Lefty's recovery. Oh, recovered again. I'm like, why not? Because I can take any hit he has, and I might as well just piss him off like this. And I don't want to risk crits taking me out. So I'm just going to recover everything. So I get Lefty's recovery, and he gets Lefty's recovery. And he withdrew his vagina and went into Cloud 9. Ha. Now I go for the Surf. It's not very effective, but I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go for an Ice Beam now. But he's like, nah, bro. Oh wait, never mind. I thought he would switch out to try to force the Ice Beam or something, and so his Fortress could take it. So I'm gonna do a buttload. And he goes for the Perish Song, and I was like, shit, motherfucker. I'm like, I'm gonna die, but then I'm like, oh wait, if I switch out, it just breaks the song. So there's no point into that. So he withdraws his Cloud 9 and goes back out into his vagina. His sticky, fishy vagina. Put your vagina away, bro. So I go for the Ice Beam again, because I'm like an retard and didn't want to predict. So I switch out, and I go back into Momo, and Momo's just gonna die, because he just gets poisoned. So I'm like, free switch out, and he goes for, like, payback. So here, I go back into Katara, since the Perish Song is gone. But I do get poisoned from his toxic spikes. So I'm just gonna be like, Surf. And crit hacks! No, MVM. So he goes for the payback, does nothing. So I'm like, I'm just gonna finish off this vagina. So boom, vagina. I just jizzed all over that vagina there with my Katara. Even though she is female, but she still jizzed all over her vagina. That person's vagina, not her own vagina. Fuck, I'm an idiot. Alright, whatever. So he goes back into Cloud 9, I'm like, Ice Beam. And that's good game, Danny from Texas. An Asian from Texas. That's cool. Alright, just a quick saying. This is my last battle without an R4. I got it like the other day. So later, guys.